Hello, everyone. Once again, you are welcome. So, I am here and I'm still updating you on what is going on in the country right now. So, the past 2 weeks has really been a serious threat to the governor of Abia State. If not that, the governor of Abia State, Alex Otti, really knows what he is doing. Maybe he would want to also defect to APC or resigned because the threat he was getting from the deputy speaker, Ben Kalu, was very high. Now, during this meeting today, one of the people that attended the meeting while he was, the governor was speaking to the people of Abia State, he asked a question with all the threat and all what the Benjamin Kalu was actually saying. What do you think about it? So the governor said that he has forgiven, Ben Kalu with everything he said, the threat, telling him that he is going to take over in 2027 and also trying to talk down. I think that was even the worst. He was trying to talk down the governor, the effort of the governor, and you are coming in to talk down that particular effort. So the governor of Abia State was asked, his stance on what the deputy speaker actually said. So he said he had forgiven him, that he bears no grudges against the deputy speaker, that is Benjamin Kalu, over his recent remarks. And he also said that Kalu merely spoke from a place of information deficiency, that he did not have the accurate information and all of that. So let me allow you to listen to the response he actually gave, what the Abia State governor actually said. In fact, this response is direct to the deputy speaker. Yes, I know tomorrow the deputy speaker will also fire from his own table. And we will be here to still update you. So stay with us by subscribing to this channel. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates. All right? Thank you, and listen to the Abia State Governor, Alex Otti.
Thank you for your question about Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu. And you are very correct that we have a good relationship. He's not just the deputy speaker, he's actually my younger brother. And our relationship didn't start with politics, but in my previous life. So you will find that this is the second time that he has come out publicly to berate the administration and myself. But I think I want to forgive him. So do I feel threatened? Absolutely no. But then, people are different. I guess what happened was that he was a bit terrified with the because he was there in Aba, like you rightly mentioned. I think he was terrified with the kind of organic show of love that Aba people showed. And it was just not in Aba, but also in Umuahia. I think it has a few challenges. One of them is what is described as hubris. And closely related to that challenge is also what I will, for want of a better word, describe as information deficiency syndrome. Where you are supposed to be in a place where you have information, but you don't have the real information. And I say this because sometimes when I see him describe himself as number 6, I say, okay, maybe there's a change, and I may not know. But according to the Protocol Act or Bill of 2000. The number 6 man should be the Deputy Senate President. But if you take out the Chief Justice of the Federation, then the Deputy Speaker can be number 6. But except if he has changed, I may not know. But that's a little part of the issue. If, as a Deputy Speaker, you want to speak about, and I want to also thank all the people that have responded, because if you notice, the first time he did a video, either earlier in the year or late last year, I was taken up here, and I said I had no response. The only response I gave was that I don't have the anointing to speak about what will happen in 2027 by 2025. And I still maintain that I do not have that anointing. So I have a mandate. And that mandate runs till 2027. So that if somebody can stand up and say, this is what will happen in 2027, who am I to question him? But there are a few things that I know. I know that power belongs to God. And I know he gives it to who he wills. Those, I can assure you, I know. And like I told them the other day in a church service, I also know about what is written in Lamentations. We say that we should not speak when the Lord has not spoken. I'm saying this because we are all Christians. So, it would be sad if somebody comes out and says that the state government receives 38 to 40 billion. Whatever you say should be taken very, very seriously if you are number 6. Okay, so those who know better have shown that we receive just about half of that. And but it's not for me to argue. When you also say that we have spent the APSEED funds, when you were the one that sat to give the approval a few weeks ago. So we should know how some of these things happen. So for me, I think people should focus on the jobs that they have been given. I hear he wants to run for governorship in 2027. That's fine. It is his fundamental human right. Nobody should stop him. But again, we must respect the law. If INEC releases the timetable and says it is the time that campaigns start, if you start campaigning before then, you put yourself in harm's way. You can even be disqualified before the election. So when you gather people and you are telling them you are going to take over the state in 2027, you are campaigning. It's not right. So I will plead with him that if he wants to run election, he should hold his fire. Once INEC blows the whistle, he should go and pick up a form and begin to campaign. It's for Abia people to decide who will be their governor. Okay? So it's also important that the APC is talking about, which has leadership, should know that they are being demarketed in Abia State. But I'll call on our people to still hold their peace and be calm. We have managed in the last 2 years plus.